Now, in this video, we'll talk about conditional operator. I will implement the conditional operator with the program and we will look over some of the necessary terms that are related with the conditional operator. See, conditional operators are also called as ternary operator. Don't get confused over there. These are the two faces of same coin. Either you use the conditional operator or use ternary operator. It is one and the same thing. Now let's move towards the terms that are related with the conditional operator. What we have simply a pair of the special symbols, where one is the colon and another is simply a question mark. Now this question mark has a great impact on the conditional operator. Once I approach to someone and I say him question, for example, what is Java? We say that we perform a questionnaire over there, and if the answer is true, it says simply the Java definition. If the answer is or false, he doesn't know actually the answer. He can simply pause or he can simply go, I don't know the answer of it. That is why the question mark is very important. Now, as we have already told that the conditional operator is represented as ternary operator in Java. There are simply, if you got the ternary operator somewhere, you can simply assume that it is the conditional operator or simply go for the conditional operator. There is no, there is no mismatch on that. Now, if we talk about the syntax, we say there is a condition on which we are actually performing the things. Then there is expressions. Then there is expression 2. Now this condition is also an expression. You can use it as expression 1, expression 2 as expression 3, but I'll use right here condition, and it is the most optimal term in conditional operators. Now, when does this expression 1 or when does this expression 2 gets evaluated? See, if the condition is true, then this expression will be evaluated first. That simply gives us depiction of if-else block. That is not the part of this lecture, but I will still show you some of the terminologies of conditional operator that are related to the if-else. Say for example, I have a block right here with some condition. You can treat this condition as this condition. And there is some block which you can execute. That means if this gets true, if the condition gets true, you can assume that this is my expression 1, that is this. And in else block, you can simply assume that this is my expression true, that has been in else. Now, if we talk about the if-else block, when does else gets executed? It will just execute it when the condition gets terminated, or we can say when the if loop gets terminated or the condition gets false. Then we can say the else block gets executed. And similarly, the condition is true means we are actually evaluating the expression first. And if the condition is false, we are actually evaluating the condition too. Hope you got this point right here. Does the both expression that's evaluated at the same time? No, actually it's not an answer that both expression will evaluate at first at one go. No, it's not possible at all. At a one go, either the condition can be true or the condition can be false. It means that one of the two expressions will get evaluated. Either it will get evaluated first expression 2 or it will get evaluated expression 3. It depends solely on the condition. Now we take an example that if you want to go for to print the number greater among 2 digits, you have to take 2 digits, you have to take 2 variables, and you put some number over there, and you want to go for which variable contains the largest value. You are simply saying that if, for example, if A is greater than B and B is greater than C, for example, then you can go for this, and that is something hectic. We use simply a conditional operator. Now, before moving to this IDE, I will show you a diagram while you will get the concept very much clear. The diagram is simply like this. I say that it's a condition, and if the condition is true, the expression 1 will get evaluated, and if the condition is false, then the expression 2 will get evaluated. Now the diagram is very clear. Now if we take a look on the program, let's move towards our IDE and let's do some program on it. So I'm opening my VS Code where I already created the project. That's my conditional.java. So for this, I will go for static approach. I'll say here, for example, int a is equal to 90, int b is equal to, for example, 80. Now, I want to print greater among a and b, as I know that a is greater, b is lesser. But using the conditional operator, you will get the larger. I'll say here system dot out dot println the greater among a and b is equal. I'll say here simply what's my condition? What's my condition? I'll say, for example, a is less than b. It's a hypothetical condition. Then we use this question mark. Is that clear? Then we say, for example, b. Then we use the colon. Then we say a. Now it will give an error. Now to resolve this error, I will put whole this inside this block. Is it clear? I hope it is very clear to you. Now to concatenate it, I use plus. So let's give it a go and check the result is true. Will it give us the better result or not? Say run it and boom, 90. A is greater. What does this mean? Okay, let me zoom it. Okay, this means that first of all this condition will be evaluated. Is a less than b? No, it is not less than b. That means this will not be, b will not be evaluated. It will simply jump to a. That is the clear zone of the conditional operator. So this was the topic on conditional operator. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and please do subscribe my channel and share this video to your friends.